In this class, we'll learn how to build a table. This is an example for table. Remember, when we choose on D2L on Web Advisor, you want to take some class, we have a schedule. So table is very convenient for those kind of information. We have class name, we have schedule, we have time, we have location. So how can we do it in web page? We need to learn table tag. Also, inside the table tag, we need to have tr, th, and td. Tr just row. For the table, like in this table, we have 4 rows. Then we have tr. Th, h means heading. Means that we have heading like this table. Td means cell. So like in this row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we have 8 cells inside a row. So that's the 3. Actually, it's the 4 new tasks we need to learn for building tables. So let's say example. Copy the code, post in Notepad++, and save it. You can say in this example, inside the body section, we have table, and we need to close it. Inside the table, we have 2 rows. This first row, tr, we close it. This second row, tr, we close it. Inside the first row, we have th. Th is heading, means say on the first row we use as heading. Then this is the title of the heading. We need to close it. In the second row, we have td. Td means td is cell. We have 3 cells. Inside the first cell, we have a link. Also have a text. So let's run it. This is a table. Because in the table we don't have a border, so it looks a little strange, but it's the same. Remember, first row, this is the first row. First row have 3 titles, then it's the heading. Second row, this is the second row. First cell will have a link, website, and this is the second cell, set cell. So even we display all the content, but it's not easy to see. So for table, we need some border. So let's say how we can include border, or how we can style the table. So we can style the table tag, or use td or th, because we can operate all the table td or th. So let's see how we can do it. We can add the border. For border, we can control the size of the border, use pixel, or the type of the border. We can use solid, or we can use dashed line, or the color of the border, or we can collapse. Collapse or line, because we have different cells. So the border can be shared, or can have a separate border. We can add some space between border. So let's say this example, styling table. Again, you can download this example from D2L, copy all the code into Notepad++, post it, save it. First, let's run it. So you can say in this example, it's easier to read. Still, if we look at the here in this example, we have 3 rows. First, we start with table. Then we have tr, close it, tr, we have 3 rows. First row, we have th. Th is heading. Then in the second row, we have here. We have 3 cells. And also we have the third row, we have 3 cells. Then where we get the border? So we get border here. You can say the td. TD means the cell. For each cell we have a border. 2px is the width of the border. Solid is the type of the border, and blank is the color. And we want to align the text in the cell in the center and in the font size. We can change the border, the size. For example, how about 12? You can say much bigger. This is the border, so it's 2 is good enough. How about we change the solid as dash? So you know the code just like this way. So usually we still use solid, just like and we can change the color like a brown. Like this way, and we have line, text and line and the font. This here we can control the space between the border. This is 5 pixel. How about we add 15? This is 15. Here separate means for each cell we have its own border. If we use collapse like here, we can choose separate. We can choose collapse. So just copy it. Let's say the differences. It means if we use collapse, means to say the cells share the border with each other. Usually we collapse our table because we don't want so many space. So that's how we style our table. Sometimes we need remember we need merge cells. How can we do that? We use this is called a column span. Sorry. This is called a row span. Also, we can add some background color in the cell. So let's say example. So you can download this example from D2L. Copy into D2 Notepad++ and run it. This looks a little strange. Let's run it in Firefox. Okay. So this declaration, this says is the same. Something different is here. We use column span, we use row span. So you can say for first heading it's the same. For the second row, for the first cell, I want to span two row, two column. So I use column span equal to 2. I can change it to 1. Or the default is 1. You can say like this way. And for here, this say here, the second cell I want to span vertically is row span is 2, just like that. When we span the cell from the second row to third row, means the third row we only need 2 cells, right? Here, we only need 2 cells. Why? Because this cell from row 2 span to row 3, so means in the third row we only have 2 cells. If we change it to 1, or the default is 1. you look like this way. So if we decide that we don't span it, we need and a row here and a cell here, just like this way. Or we can span like this because we include the same information. So that's why we can change it to 2 and we delete here. Save it. This way. This is about the span. Finally, we will learn something is called a grouping select. This is widely used in website design. Why? Look at this example. We have a heading, we have two headings, we have a paragraph, but we use the same CSS. We want them all are green. So we need to write the code 3 times. So to minimize the coding, we can group in we call those as selectors. Means say H1, we use period, H2, period, and the paragraph. And it means those 3 selectors share the same CSS. So let's say the example. Actually, it means okay, let's say the example, just copy here. Say we have with a heading 1, heading 2, and we have a paragraph. Let's add a heading here. Remember H1 H2 close it, and a paragraph P close it. So for those 3, because like we can do this to get those as like with green color. Let's save it and run it. So we have heading 1, heading 2, and paragraph all green. Also, we can do this way: heading 1, heading 2, paragraph, and then we delete those 2. Save it, and then we reload. You can say we get the same thing, but we minimize the coding. That's about the actually this is the code example. So this is how we use grouping selectors. So these grouping selectors are widely used. Every time when you look at the code written by other people, when you look at the period, you should realize that we are doing grouping selectors. That